Dear children, today let us learn with a new lesson, a walk to freedom. So before going to start the lesson, now let me show you some of the pictures. Just identify, look at the pictures and identify the pictures. So all of you just look at these pictures. So what you can see in these pictures? Just look at these pictures, all of you. You can see some great leaders. Yes or no? You can see some great leaders are given in these pictures. So here they are given here. Your national walk to new life. This picture is given from the newspaper. Yes or no? And these you can see some of the great persons standing here. So here some of the persons where they struggled for the freedom. Their pictures are given here. Yes or no? Okay, now time to know. See here. Now let us talk about our country India. Here India is a country famous for its wealth and spices. India is a country famous for its wealth and spices. Here many European countries tried to came to India for trade. Finally, the Portuguese led by Vasco da Gama succeeded in finding a sea route to India. So, who succeeded here? Here many European countries, they tried to come to India for trade. For trade means for business. For business purpose, there are many Europeans, they tried to came to India, but they could not succeed. But finally, here one of the person, the Portuguese, a person by Portuguese, his name is Vasco da Gama. Finally, he succeeded in finding a sea route to India. So, who is the person here? Vasco da Gama. Finally, he succeeded. He succeeded means he found a sea route to India. He succeeded in finding a sea route to India. Then he reached Kozhikode in Kerala in the year 1498. So at first time where he reached in India? In which place he reached in India? In India he reached the place Kozhikode in Kerala in the year 1498. So who is the person finally succeeded to find a sea route in India? What is the name of the person? It is a Portuguese person. His name is Vasco da Gama. V-A-S, Vasco da Gama. C-O-D-A, Vasco da Gama. G-A-M-A, Gama. Vasco da Gama. Finally, he is one of the Portuguese. Finally, he succeeded in finding a sea route to India and he reached to India. That is which place means it is Kozhikode in Kerala in the year 1498. Which year he came? In the year 1498. So later French, Arabians and many other countries started trade with India and finally came the British and started their first factory at Surat in the year 1608. Jahangir was the Mughal emperor at the time. So when Vasco da Gama came for the trader, in the same way some other countries also they came for the trade. So what are those other countries? Later French, Arabians and many other countries started trade with India. Means started their business with India. And finally came the British. At last who came? Finally came the British and they started their first factory in Surat. So where they started this Britishers first factory? They started in Surat. And ఇక్కడ బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళు లాస్ట్కి వచ్చారు. వాళ్ళు వచ్చిన తర్వాత అక్కడ ఫస్ట్ వాళ్ళ ఫ్యాక్టరీ ఎక్కడ చేశారంటే దే స్టార్టెడ్ దేర్ ఫస్ట్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ ఇన్ సూరత్ ఇన్ ద ఇయర్ 1608. In the year 1608. And at that time, means when they started the factory in Surat, at that time, Jahangir was the Mughal emperor at that time. Who was the Mughal emperor? Jahangir was the Mughal emperor at that time. And gradually the British people started capturing the small kingdoms in India, and finally the entire India came to the control of English East India Company. What they did here, Britishers, they started gradually the British people, they started capturing small kingdoms in India. So what they started, they came for the trade, but when they came for the trade, they seen in the India's wealth and about so much varieties of wealth, everything. By seeing that, what they did, they started capturing small kingdoms in India, and later by doing that, they occupied the whole India as a East India Company and made it as a East India Company. Means everything was under the control of a East India Company, English East India Company. అంటే ఇలాగా స్లోగా వాళ్ళు ట్రేడ్ కోసం వచ్చి ఇలాగా మన ఇండియాని మొత్తం క్యాప్చర్ చేశారనమాట. మొత్తం క్యాప్చర్ అంటే ఫస్ట్ చిన్న చిన్న కింగ్డమ్స్ని క్యాప్చర్ చేసిన తర్వాత మొత్తం అలాగే చిన్న చేసుకుంటూ అవి పెద్దగా అయినవి. అలాగే మొత్తం ఇండియా మొత్తము క్యాప్చర్ చేశారు. దే క్యాప్చర్డ్ ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియా and last they named it as a English East India Company came to control. So entire India అంటే మనం ఇండియా మొత్తము అప్పుడు దేని కంట్రోల్లో ఉండేదంటే ఆల్ ఇండియా కేమ్ అండర్ ద కంట్రోల్ ఆఫ్ English East India Company. And later small revolts has been happened in the various parts of the country against the British rule. And what happened at that time, the people who was against the British, means what they did, everyone knows no as well. అంటే వాళ్ళు మన దగ్గర వచ్చి మమ్మల్ని ఇది చేస్తున్నారు, మన సొమ్ము తింటున్నారు అన్నట్ల అప్పుడు చాలా మందికి అర్థమైందనమాట. ఎవ్రీవర్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద పీపుల్ దే కేమ్ టు నో. సో వాట్ దే డిడ్, ఇన్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్లేసెస్ దే స్టార్ట్ టు revolt, means they small revolts has been happen in various parts of the country against the British rule. Means what are the British rules they kept, some of the people went against the British rule, they started against the British rule. And what happened, but a combined revolt against the British rule has been happened in 1857. Here combined revolt means here many groups they combined together, and what they did, whatever the British rules had made, they went against the British rule, and this happened in the year 1857. So when it happened in the year 1857, and this is called first war of independence. What it is called? It is called as the first war of independence. This is called as the first war of independence. Yet the revolt broke out when a group of Indian soldiers of British army started fighting against British. This is because the British compelled them to use a cartridge in the rifle which is covered with animal fat, and moreover they compelled the Indian soldiers to cross the sea. These two are against the social and religious customs at the time. So what they did, so how did they came, how again more persons they came in the revolt of India, means revolt of British. అంటే ఇక్కడ చాలా మంది ఇండియన్ వాళ్ళు ఎలాగో బ్రిటిష్ రూల్ని బ్రేక్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా, ఇండియన్స్ ఎవరైతే బ్రేక్ చేస్తున్నారు ఇండియా వాళ్ళ దాంట్లో కొంతమంది జాయిన్ అయినారనమాట. సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద పర్సన్స్ దే కేమ్ అండ్ జాయిన్ విత్ దెమ్, అండ్ అలాంగ్ విత్ దట్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద సోల్జర్స్, కొన్ని సోల్జర్స్ ఉంటారు కదా బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళు ఇండియన్ సోల్జర్స్ ఉండేవాళ్ళు అనమాట. సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద సోల్జర్స్ దట్ ఆల్సో ఇండియన్ సోల్జర్స్ which they were working for the British persons. What they did, వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే వాళ్ళు కొన్ని టైంలో వాళ్ళకి అగేన్స్ట్ అయినారన్నమాట. అట్ లేటర్ వాట్ దే డిడ్, దే వర్ అగేన్స్ట్ ద బ్రిటిషర్స్ ఓన్లీ. సో ఫైనలీ ద ఇండియన్ సోల్జర్స్ హూ వేర్ ఇన్ ద బ్రిటిష్ రూల్, వాట్ దే డిడ్, దే వర్ అగేన్స్ట్ ద బ్రిటిష్, దే బికేమ్ అగేన్స్ట్ ద బ్రిటిష్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఫర్ దట్, వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు అగేన్స్ట్ అయినారంటే దానికి రీజన్స్ ఉంది. హియర్ బ్రిటిష్ కంపేర్ టు యూస్ ఏ cartridge in the rifle which is covered with animal fat, and moreover compelled the Indian soldiers to cross the sea. So what they are saying here means that whatever we say no that count down like the waste will be no అలాంటి ఏమో యూజ్ చేసి ఏమో చేయాలని చెప్పారంట, అది రిఫైల్లో యూజ్ చేసేది. సో వాట్ ది ఇండియన్స్ సోల్జర్స్ డిడ్, they were against to that. Means as well know that in India at that time it was one of the religious customs. So no, అలాంటివన్నీ యూజ్ చేయకూడదు అన్నట్ల కొంచెం పద్ధతులు ఉండేటివి అనమాట. So they were not using that. So they became against to that. So in this way some of the Indian soldiers they became against to the British rule. They became against to the British rule.